William, Meghan, Harry and Catherine, plus that now infamous statue of the late and gracious Princess Diana. What is the true background to that particular event? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thank you so much for joining me today. Lovely to see you, and as ever we have a big breaking royal story for you. This really all centres on the fact that there's a story being sort of banded around across the world's media about how Catherine was instrumental in bringing the two ex-Waring brothers together last summer for the unveiling of that now infamous statue. Now, as we all know, some people didn't like it, some people did. I don't know about you, but I think any statue that represents somebody, makes you remember them, think for them and all that sort of stuff is a good thing. Whether you like the final outcome, is irrelevant really. It just makes you remember them. And surely that's really what it's all about. As we know, Prince Harry and Prince William both liked the statue, so we should be happy for them. But what is the true story behind how exactly they got together? And more importantly, is it true that Prince William did not wish for his younger brother to attend that now famous statue unveiling? Well, as ever here on the show, we like to give you the inside track, the true story, and this is what we've managed to find out so far. Yes, as you recall, at the funeral of the late and wonderful His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh, Catherine indeed was instrumental in at least trying to get the Waring brothers to speak to each other. No mean feat given what had gone on only a month before or so. But moving forward with this particular story, it actually wasn't Catherine that really got the brothers eventually to agree to meet, particularly in public on the world stage. I am told that the person behind that was none other than the Spencer family, and predominantly Earl Spencer himself. As you can imagine, it was a very difficult and poignant moment for him too. Sometimes we forget there are other members attached to this particular story, included of course Mohammed Al Fayed's son. A lot of people wipe him off the history books, but he too is part of the Diana story. Now, what truly happened was, according to a very good source, the Spencer family basically said, "We'd like to see you both there." Now, how could they possibly turn down such an invitation from, of course, such a respected family? And more importantly, when you think about it, Diana's brother and sisters. So, duly, of course, the brothers put their Waring difficulties to one side and, for the world's press at least, made that show to make sure the public at least enjoyed what was actually a very moving and memorable day. Now, I'm not quite sure, as I say, where this particular story about Catherine intervening came from. She certainly is instrumental in trying to get the brothers at least on speaking terms, because that's the sort of person she is. But as far as I'm concerned, the true story behind the brothers reuniting for that now statue unveiling truly remains within the Spencer family. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.